Let's do it. Let's see. I'm not sure. Jinmei, what's that? Right on schedule. I'm gonna pop through that. We have time to work with, so I'm not sure if these are off cooldown, but 4 stars basically done, so don't gotta worry about that. They're all need to come off cooldown anyway, so I ran them before the stream, so no big deal there. Okay, that was entirely my fault. Was good, man. You get your hit your 100 points for the Radiance already? As if not, you've got a few hours. As we say, T-minus 1 sleep. Ah, crap. Yep, saw that coming. Saw that one coming. Yep, that was my fault. Just had to back away, didn't you? That's fair. The burnout for this game is very, very real, for sure. But I've gotten to the point where the amount I play might seem like a lot, but it is substantially less than I used to. So this amount isn't actually completely killing me and burning me out. So if I was trying to go for champions and stuff, and just between work and doing it just an Nexus Arena, just not having time for doing anything else, I'm actually able to do other stuff outside of MCOC. And I can do multitask it better than I used to, so. Let's see, how long before these? Yeah, these still need actually cooldown, so. Totally fine. I want to get that one started, but I don't have to go too crazy on it. Let's go ahead and do this arena. Yeah. Even BGs, I play that substantially, and it's one of the reasons, apart from just me not being, the best and having a smaller free-to-play roster, big free-to-play roster, but smaller roster in the grand scheme of things. That I'm able to keep Mysterium placement, so the top 1,000, which is still decent, but it's not your top 100, top even 250 for Celestial, which I would like if I could pull that off, but I haven't been playing enough and haven't been playing good enough either, so need to double check what the meta is for tomorrow, for the rest of the season, if I feel it's yeah, it's the start with a bar. It's gonna be kind of nukey, I think. It's start with the bar, There's also the um, polka dot power. That's the and Epic Floater stuff. Yeah, it'll be interesting. Gonna be interessante. We'll have to see how I want to make a deck. I might. It's honestly distinctly possible we like throw Venom in the deck. Without coming to, yeah, when we're still a bit out though. It won't happen during this meta or during this season. Like it'll be next season. I mean, we're at 14 right now. And any more, like they're all 14 are in the deck. Any more, depending on who I rank up, it's hard to like always have them in the deck at that point, just because like I've been ranking up champions I can keep in a deck, but there's gonna be certain metas where like some of them aren't. Yeah, that will end for sure. I mean, rank 4s have even been, you know, slow, but obviously I'm still low on them. Abyss, yo. Because, I mean, I've got enough rank 3s now that I can, like, have any meta. And even then, I still have the occasional, you know, 6-star in there just because they work better for a given meta where they will shine. Like, right now, skill, because they're buffed. I mean, next meta, I'm not going to have any 6-stars in my deck for the next meta. It's just, they're not going to work as well. Doesn't matter who I put in there. So I will only have 7-stars in the next deck. Yeah. Shaman! Nice. He's really not all that bad. He's very easy to get like clipped by and like just die. I wish it was just like actual instant death, because it honestly was annoying to me. That's like you were like you slipped up and you're guaranteed dead, but like you had to wait out him like walking up and slapping you with a heavy. It was rather obnoxious, and I didn't care for that. Like if you were guaranteed to be just dead anyway, like, I'd rather just like you got KO'd and then so they could restart faster. It really kind of annoyed me. That's like, oh, well, you're dead, but like you're stunned, and yeah, you have to wait for him to just like slap. And waste like 5 seconds every time. Depending on what it was that you got clipped by. That would stun you. Unfortunately. You didn't dash once. That you literally walked across the entirety of the screen. Stupid. A second time, probably. I'll have to double check what the rewards are. But it's probably worth it. I mean, it's a lot of things, and it's not particularly hard. It was a little bit time consuming, but it's not like hard to do. Plus, I've got revives and stuff anyway if I do slip up. So I'll probably run it back. Do it this weekend when there's not like a whole bunch going on. But I figure it's probably worth it. I'll have to double check what all of them are. 30 rooms is definitely excessive, though. At the very least, do all the rooms that give like actual meaningful rewards. Like I think at a point like it's just the artifacts, and that might not be worth going. Or it just kind of depends on how the run's going and how long it's taking. It's a lot of artifacts. Let's double check. Probably wouldn't be able to find the post for what those rewards are, can I? Easily. Looks like it's not in there. Events, maybe. Here we go. This might be it. That's not what we're looking for. This is like the next event. What is possible in the... There's 8 quests? Jeez. At level 5, Awakening Gem Shards, total 2,000. T7. That's split into like weirdly. It's a lot of Mysterium. An extra and the there we go. This is what I wanted. Here we go. I want it to tell me what the rewards are though. The buffs, yada yada. No, that can't be it. I want you to tell me what the rewards are. Ah, garbage. I'll have to look at it in game. I'll have a look at it when I care to try it again, though. Not the biggest deal. Yeah, that works. Yeah, I used, I don't know, like a dozen or so revives, doing them 3 times, maybe a little bit more. I didn't have any non-revive runs. You kept like clipping me. But realistically, it wasn't like particularly hard. It just kept getting nicked by certain things, and that was just like the guaranteed just KO thing, which was, you know, it's whatever. And with the power gain, sometimes you just didn't want to throw a special. Yeah, it was like a non-issue because there's just so many revives that are just always expiring. I mean, I used a bunch just doing the EQ because I was just like, whatever. Like, inconsequential, so. Now, if we got like all the event quest rewards the second time, like that would be extra worth it doing the run, but the whole other selector, like, heck yeah. Oh man. No, stupid stream issues, isn't it? That wasn't supposed to happen. I've been going for 15 minutes. Bro. Yeah, I finished it last night. That was part of the stream last night. I finished it off. Ended up staying up later than I had intended to because my friend was going to come over, and then ended up not making it before I had to go to work. They got up late, and then they left even later, and so I'll see him Thanksgiving weekend. I'll be up there, so. But I haven't seen him since his wedding, so it's, you know, been a month. Yes, let me use him versus a mutant, so he's like maxed out. Beautiful. Whoops, you were a little late. Yeah, so like I got up early too to like, because we were gonna, you know, do stuff, and I wanted to like make sure stuff was ready, and I was ready and stuff, and we ended up being late, so oh well. Got more done, you know, having gotten up, you know, an hour earlier than I had been, you know. Which was still even an hour later than I had set my alarm for, because he was going to be there even earlier. And then I woke up to my alarm and saw he had texted me just a few minutes before before that went off, saying that they had just gotten up. So I was like, you know what? They're going to be later. I'm going to go ahead and sleep in an extra hour. So I did that. And it was nice. So. Probably less of like a coworker problem and more of just like your boss would be mad at you than your coworkers. Yeah, that was super weird last night. What's up, Hal? That was absolutely bizarre. What's it to you if I do? You got a problem with it? Same person, actually. Let's see, where were we? So that finishes up that arena. I can finish off that one just like with a couple rounds. I want to get this one started. I want to finish this arena off here. Which is not too shabby. It's almost done anyway, so. Another like 3 million. It's less than 10 rounds. Listen. Just some random dude in here last night that was like, at first asked if like I ate horse. He was like asking really random questions. So it was like, horse, what about cow? And then he was like, just a couple other weird things. And then he was like, I'm a flat earth believer. And I'm just like, or yeah, because he like asked like, why is the earth round? Or whatever. And he was like, I'm a flat earth believer. And I'm just like, whatever, dude. It's a really weird, I don't know. Oh yeah, and he was asking about the #1 in arena. I make good points. I'm not your average, you know, internet weirdo. Yeah. I mean that I'm sold. That's the best argument I've ever heard. You convinced me. Yeah, I was like, it's round because of physics, you know, like gravity. Like, Earth is huge, therefore gravity makes it round. All celestial bodies are round due to gravity. If they're not round, it's because they're not big enough. Well, I've done that too. I had a binge of like I spent like a couple weeks just like that was a lot of YouTube videos just like watching like flat Earth people and like reading comments on like people that do the videos on like disproving flat earther, you know, theories and stuff. Like showing why they're wrong and all that jazz. So literally some of the dumbest people with the most obscene and stupid reasoning. That SpongeBob lines like, hey, you blowing from Stupid Town? Crap. Come on. Yeah. Problem is, also wouldn't work. Because you wouldn't be able to stick to the inner surface. Because again, not how gravity works. Yeah, I can't see my forehead. Yeah, it's like, you mad? What are you mad about? Can't see my forehead. Classic stuff. Nice. Yeah. April? No, that'd be too early. I could see like them announcing 8 stars are coming as that early, but they won't like actually be around that early. Even that, I think that's probably still too early for them announcing it. I'd say they make the announcement as later, more like July, August for announcing 8 stars. Well, maybe slightly to actually announce that they're coming, and then like actually arriving. That's a good point. Like, when actually should they arrive, given how? Because when did 7 stars come out in regards to like the 6-star lifestyle? Because we could like start earning shards well before we could max out 6 stars. I'm not sure the exact timeline for how it should work, actually. Yeah, 7 stars came in 2023. All I know is like 6 stars lasted longer. Like when they came to the game, they were in the game longer to the addition of 7 stars than like 7 stars. Like they feel like they're going so. 6 stars felt like they went really slowly through the ranks, quite frankly. But like the rank 2 of a 6 star like needed, I'm pretty sure that needed catalysts that you couldn't, that were a new catalyst outside of 5 stars, right? What do? There's definitely rank 3 you couldn't do because you needed the completion of Act 6 for that, or doing Abyss path for the catalyst, the new catalyst, the class catalyst for the rank 3. Also simpler times, because like, crap. Like you needed fewer of like the newest catalyst to do those rank ups. You needed 1 of the class catalyst. 7 stars, you needed 4 of the newest catalyst to rank them up. Oh, and for rank 3, 3 of the alphas. It's like you need so much of everything. And of course, the higher catalyst number, like each one needed more fragments. So you needed more of the catalyst, and you needed more fragments of the catalyst to form even one. Oh, 100%. Like, the problem is, even with 7 stars having an extra rank, having 6 ranks to them instead of 5 like every other star level, apart from, 3 stars and below. Because we got rank 3, 6 stars came out only a matter of months after the introduction of people getting their first 7 stars. Like, we were already halfway through the ranks. And then, of course, the second year... So, I mean, it took obviously a little over a full year, but like the second year of them, they came out in 2023, earlier in 2023. And then in the end of 24, we had rank 4s. And now at the end of 25, like 2.5-ish years into the life cycle, we're having gonna have rank 5s. It's like insane. I imagine they'll add a new like Ascension catalyst, like a tier 3 dust for 7 stars. I mean, at this point, I wouldn't mind it being like tier 2 dust, and just like making it more kind of like how 4 stars and 5 stars use tier 1, but also just because I don't really have a need for, but I feel like it should honestly be a like a tier 3 dust, like adding a new level of dust for 7 stars. Just because it's so potently powerful. Because the way it works is effectively like a free rank on the champion. And doing that with something outside of Catalyst. It's pretty ridiculous. At a point, like for the top end, like it works out fine. But for lower level people, they get effectively way stronger champions for like not the kind of catalyst cost, or they'll usually be hindered by for extra power. Problem is, they also keep telling us like we don't want, like they keep telling us that we wouldn't want them to touch arenas because, it's technically better than it used to be, as a point of like the speed at which you can get units from it. Well, it's like, yeah, you can get units faster from it, but the amount of units you can get from it haven't changed in a long time, if ever. Maybe when we got 4 arenas total, maybe, or well, we had 4 arenas, but then it went down to 3, but we kept the amount of units. So like it's been the same for a long time. It just takes less effort to get them all. Now, if you were a person that couldn't normally have gotten them all, yeah, you're getting more units than you used to. But if you were always doing all of the milestones at all times, you haven't gotten more from arena. In fact, you're getting actually less because you're doing it faster. You're getting less battle chips. Is the way I see it. Like, arena actually gives me less than it used to, being able to do it faster. Like, I'm able to... Stupid, inconsistent, illumined internet. I'm actually not even sure if that was the internet, because like OBS like crapped out, but like my music didn't even stop, so like I don't know what. Either way. I don't know. They need to do something with arenas. They definitely have the ability to do something that would make it better and not like break things. Like, entirely. Like like I just don't touch the units. Keep the units all the same, whatever. But like update the shards and stuff. Like I don't need premium crystals out of it. Quite frankly, I don't even need Cavalier crystals from it. Like I should be getting like Paragon crystals. Shard, like crystal shards out of arena. I think the problem with the way it's set up is it's tricky for them to like, because everyone is like in the same pool, everyone gets like the same rank, like for them to like change it so that you got rewards based on, they'd have to make them like progression selectors, so everyone you'd have to claim, because that would technically be doable. Although I think that's the only way I can conceivably see them being able to fix it to make it progression races. They'd have to make every single one a progression selector. Which as a player would actually be slightly annoying, having to go through and making a selector choice for every single milestone. But you know, if it got me the higher shards, it'd probably be worth it. And that way they could otherwise keep, you know, everything, the formatting, how it like otherwise functions. All they'd have to change is what's in the milestones, which they have the ability to put whatever they want in those milestones, because there's other arenas they have with milestones they've tweaked and stuff. Well, it still gets botted and stuff. Even with the rewards being substantially outdated and 6 stars really not mattering. It still gets botted. And part of that thing is because of the idle chase item for coming in first, which honestly is still kind of dumb. I tried getting it once as a way to like potentially have gotten Lumitrix, since he was like the first one. I ended up coming like in 5th. Definitely lost out to a legit dude, but he lost out to, like, for sure, like a botter. Can't think of what his name was, but he was in my stream. And he put up like a stupidly high score, like way higher than I put up. So like I never stood a chance, but then he like got beat out by like an unreasonable amount. By like an account that wasn't like reasonably able to pull it off. Problem is, Kabam like sucks at being able to do anything about it, specifically in as far as like arena is concerned. So that's why it's better to do other stuff while you're doing arena, and try and not actually like focus on the arena itself. watch a movie, watch a stream, or like any video on YouTube you want. Any kind of content. There's something like kind of in the background, but also kind of like more your main focus word, and making the arena kind of the background, as opposed to being the main focus, because it doesn't take much focus. I gotta do like 2 more rounds here. It's one of the reasons why it does go a little bit slower for me though, because I'm like not like heavily focusing on it while I'm streaming. I'm trying to like make sure I'm keeping up with the chat. Really? You parried me? Dick. There we go. Jeez, like that took forever. We didn't have that one either. Jeez. Oh, I can't stand doing that on PC. Like it's so wonky. It just feels too off. I mean, I even remapped the buttons to make it feel like it makes more sense as like a controller for me. It just doesn't work. Welcome back, Giguk. Get Kuka. Oh, my fingers are too cheesy. Maestro, huh? Okay, okay, I guess the cord came a little unplugged there. Fingers are all cheesy. Okay, it came back. I was like, what is going on with the bit rate? Makes no sense, because like my music is still going just fine. Make it work. Make it work. The time yet? I'm actually almost out of tea. I have to make some more, but not quite. We still got some hot chocolate. And it's still quite hot. Ouch. You're usually just a little early. I'm not sure what the problem is exactly. If it's because usually I want to say it's like the internet, because like when it cuts out like that, so does my music. But my music has stayed like constant so far. It hasn't cut out at all. So I want to pull up my run a quick speed test and see. Like I have the download I'm supposed to right now, but I'm curious. Download's actually slightly low, but it's still more than enough. The upload is perfectly fine as well. More than enough uploads. I don't know what the deal is. Doesn't Max have like gig speed internet right now too? He's got better internet than I do. He's got like crazy fast internet. I not usually notice like any like particular lag in his streams too bad. Mine, like, you could see it, like, just in my fights, like, the fights will lag super hard. Like, it's not just me, like, it definitely, you can notice it through the stream. There's like, a couple occasions where it's like, I feel like I noticed it, but, like, it doesn't, like, I watch the playback, and it's like, I can't tell through the playback, but it's like, I can definitely notice it, like, in the actual play. There's, like, a slight stutter, you know, that makes something happen. But like it's not like evident like on the playback. But when you see it just like the game completely stop moving, you can see that on the playback. Like right there, look at that. It just there it goes, and then just like the screen. Yeah, he collects stuff. Probably more of a slight hoarder than like a collect. I don't have like action figure stuff or like any kind of figure stuff. Like I don't even have like posters or anything on my wall. Although I do have a poster, it's just sitting right there. I don't know why I ran another one. Like I don't need to run that anymore. Like that arena's done. is done. Finito. I definitely wanted to like pick some up as like souvenirs and stuff when I took a trip, but then the trip never ended up happening. So at some point, it's gonna happen because I want it. I want it so bad. But I also need a passport. Still, I just haven't done it. It'd be cool if I could do it next year, but like I don't have things sorted well enough. Like there's no way I could make it happen next year. Like I was planning it like well enough ahead of time, like trying to initially the first time. Wanted it to be a special, you know, like birthday kind of event for myself. And then COVID happened, and there was no traveling, so it was like, well, I didn't bother getting a passport. I didn't do any of this other stuff. And I couldn't go anywhere, so. The trip never happened, and it still hasn't happened. For, you know, multiple reasons, but one of them being I still need a passport. It's not my birthday. But, yeah. So, hopefully I can get a passport and at least have that sorted for, like, making the trip happen. It can't happen without that. With happy birthdays, yeah, it's like, happy birthday, surprise! Dragon versus dragon. So thank you, but also it's not my birthday. It was like Brian had like a birthday every day for like 2/3 of a year. It's like 200 straight days of like it's birthday. Oh. That was a pop. Jeez. I think that one was loud enough. I think that one came through the mic. Whoops. Was not, it was kind of a deep kind of crunchy pop. Usually they're more like a snap kind of pop. That one was more like a crunchy. Like a deep kind of like sounded terrible, but it was fine. Once in the air, stop moving. Since the air stop moving, now once in the air, let go. Once in the air, stop proving. You're still the same. The air is promise. Never will, like I'm still the same. Yeah. As never will, like I still the same. Brian is just a bit of an enigma of a human being. Like, the man eats beans. Just nothing but beans, I guess. I don't know. But like I love Brian, man. I want him to come back. Like, I want him to stream, so like I can like enjoy his stream, because like he's fun to listen to. Like I don't know. He's always just been enjoyable to watch. Like the way he interacts with people, and just like his demeanor for streaming. It's very appealing. I don't know. So hopefully he comes back a little bit, and we'll maybe stream something after, since he did that. Wonder if he's like actually going to the Brawl, since he like did that promotional thing or whatever for the event. Who knows? Romeo Saga. Right. That was great. Like, that was fantastic. His Make Romeo. Ouch. Okay, I wasn't paying attention. That's fine. Another thing I would like to like do at some point. I've never been to like any kind of like Comic-Con sort of event like that. Anywhere, New York or San Diego or wherever. Like, I've never been at like one of those kinds of like big event things. Yeah. But, like, I like wandering around, places, and just like seeing going around some event like that, just like seeing all the cool stuff. I like perusing around. It's like whenever I go to like the grocery store or whatever, like I go around like the entirety of the store, just like look. Like, I look for stuff I'm not like looking to like buy, and then like I'll buy something. I'm like, oh, that's like a good deal, or like, you know what, I could use this, sort of. Like, ooh, this looks extra good, and it's on sale. Like, sure, I can make use of this. wind up finding stuff I wasn't actually there, went to the store for initially. So, wind up being at the store for a while was like worth it. Just like wandering around looking at stuff. Like seeing stuffs. I didn't register that this was a mirror match too. So how are we supposed to get this new egg Venom the Duck relic thing too? Like I've seen a bunch of thumbnails and stuff on it, and that's like in the game or whatever. Like how are you supposed to actually get it? Does anybody actually know? Like I have no idea what that's all about. Are you ready for the ice support event? I don't know. I haven't looked into the events or whatever. Know for sure how it's all supposed to go. I mean, it's like specific to that champion. It seems like a very interesting, like, relic. Like a unique. It is a battle cast, right? Not a stat cast. Because like it's unique to him. Like that's how the battle casts are. Like it's like a buff, but also like in a way not, because it limits. Like it cuts you down from being able to have 10 buffs down to only banking 6. But you can re-trigger them with the relic as opposed to re-triggering them with a special 3, which is huge, honestly. But limiting yourself down to 6, if it made your buffs also more potent, it would be better since you could only have 6 of them. On top of being able to, because like being able to re-trigger them outside the special 3 is huge, but also having less buffs you can get is definitely a pretty sizable downside. Yeah, like wondering what it looks like when you activate the relic, you mean? Yeah, like what comes out, like just a duck, like a on an egg, like how's, because usually it's like the champion. So would it be like Howard the Duck comes out, like in his mech suit or whatever? Like how would it work? Who knows? We'll get it figured out probably. It's next month's event, which all starts up. I'm probably gonna hold off a little bit too before I start the event quest again, because like my prestige is still going up a little bit, but not like substantially. Like I've gone up. I think my prestige is up like at least 400 points since I locked it in. For this month's event. I'm like just shy of 29K. I'm gonna do this one, leave it open, and finish off the 4-star arena, and then we'll do some BGs. I'm so dead. Wrecked. There's like, that's why like I felt like I had more health than I thought for the cost. Again, they're not like hard milestones. It's adaptable. You just look at it, what you're currently at and what the difference is at that milestone. They're just basically snapshots at those prestiges. I have to do this one because I friggin' died. Oh yeah, I never did check to see if I have 60 FPS on. That was definitely dexable. We must still be in 60, because if it's not, that means it's dexable in 30, and I didn't think it was. So we're gonna have to double check that. I obviously didn't get the full dex, but I just went too early on that last hit. Honestly, that was like one of the reasons I had like put myself on 60, was because like you could do that versus him versus Bullseye only in 60, we thought. But if that's not the case, then we might actually just go ahead and leave it in 30. So I'm curious if it's in yeah, it's on 30. Interesting. I thought you had to be 60 to pull that dex off. Guess not. Dude, why won't this like scroll? Like it's just stuck. Like you can't even see all the settings. Like it's just it won't move. That's so like you can't even see all the settings. They broke the settings. Like it's not scrollable. I thought like the game was frozen, but like no, the game's working. What is going on? I've been in 30 this whole time. Restart fixes? Okay, whatever. Again, it's like it doesn't matter too bad. bruh. I'm like, just give me my selector. Finally alive, in my world on fire. Finally alive, in my world on fire. Alright, so we have all these, all those. We gotta select all that stuff. Bunch of selectors we gotta deal with. Founders War. Are those the Valiant crystals we can open maybe? Actually wouldn't mind doing some of those. Anyway, you said, finally alive, I'm gonna set my world on fire. And then alive, I'm gonna set my world on fire. We actually have a lot of 7-star shards right now saved up already. Yeah, we're up to, actually almost up to 3. Dang. One more actually puts us up to, yeah, that puts us up to 3 Titans worth. I thought we had like maybe 2. I didn't realize we were at 3. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Right now, no. Am I gonna do it again? Quite possibly. I would say quite probably, actually. But not like right now. That's what I'm thinking. Like, I'll have to double check like the rewards it gives. Because one of the reasons I did it before was like it was gonna give me enough fragments for the full incursion 7-star, and there was the selector and the milestones from the Alliance event. Well, the Alliance event isn't, like, we're not having another one. Alright, what is expiring? Okay, I gotta send a couple 4-stars, I think. And use the SIGs. I didn't even touch any of that. Get rid of those notifications. Alright. Yeah, no, we'll do this. Go ahead and just max you out. Why not? And then tier 1. I need to double check. I think I have an even amount of. I think I have one of every. Or like an even number of every 4-star ascended of each class, I think, right now. Yeah, 24. So we have 4 of every class right now. We have 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. So I would need to do 6 ascensions, 1 more of each class to keep it even. So let's see. Who do we do then? I think there's those three. Do Massacre. And then we need Mystic, which would probably be Guillotine. And then Cosmic, I guess Thor. The only other one. So let's just go down the list. Do 6 of them. 1. Two. In BGs, yeah, we're at almost 200 right now. There's 3. Skill makes 4. Mystic makes 5. And then we'll go ahead and do Thor. This is the highest cosmic that I have ranked up right now. What is that going to do to his PI? It's still going to be fairly low. $88, yeah, it's pretty low. Still puts him higher than any non-ascended though, so. But it's probably the bottom of ascended. Yeah, by a few hundred. By 340 almost, 337. So we have 5 of every ascended now, so we have 30 ascended. Just 2/3 of the maxed out champions. What is a cosmic champion we could like potentially rank up? It's Phoenix. Could do Carolina Dean actually, probably be decent. Never did do Hulkling. He wouldn't be terrible as far as arena is concerned. The Cosmics are just like mostly pretty low PIs. The only reason Carolina is that low is because she's like Sig 20. Like all these other ones I think are maxed. Like if we sort them by Sig, Ronin's the lowest. Thanos is pretty low. Yeah, that's my Wolverine is actually rank 5, but he's so low on the list, he's below like rank 4s. So like he doesn't actually get used. So I never actually like he was below rank 4s. I think I've since. No, I think he's still below like Phoenix and stuff. Who I purposely didn't like using before Like, I hated using her. Now that she's buffed, she's actually probably not terrible. Not using either of those, so that's fine. And then I can deal with the dust tomorrow. Tickle. Yeah, tickle. Alright, let me finish off the 4-star arena. It's like literally like 2 rounds. Yeah, Wolverine is like the lowest. It's like really bad. And then I need to pour me some tea. So laggy. Like a lot of good that evade does me anyway, because like they have, like I evade, but then they have so much reach, I still get clipped anyway. Yeah. Get that Martin! The good stubs. I mean, really, the good stubs would be Lipton, which we don't have, so. Sag, but hey, what are you gonna do? Rinse out my cub. Probably eat some more spaghetti. Finish off those noodles for lunch tomorrow. Ooh, that reminds me, actually, we have a bag of candy still. Let's see, what do we want tonight? Ooh, we have another Twix. Yes. Get up there. That's a little precarious. Twix. A little slightly melted-y. Twix. Oh. Yummy. I'm pretty sure if you hit his block, that damage you take is energy. But his like normal hits, no. Well, the burst on his special one actually, it should be energy as well. But outside of that, like his base hits are all physical. But hold that thought. I'm gonna get some tea. Burb. Turns out there's not even actually a full glass of tea left, but I'll still not make tea till I always hold tomorrow. I just don't feel like making a batch tonight. He doesn't. Is it direct damage? Well, he doesn't. The Gladiator prevents, like, he only does the damage if you hit into his block if he has armor ups, and Gladiator gets rid of the armor ups. If you get rid of his vigilance and he gets armors back, then Gladiator will take damage into his block. He very much so still takes damage if he has armor ups and you hit into his block, because nobody's immune to that damage. It's Morty. Gotta get it just right. I need Morty! He does not pulverize. Gladiator, his sig ability with his well, he starts with it with his sig, but like when he has vigilance from his special 2 and his sig makes him start with that, it's not burn damage, which is why champions that are immune to power burn still take damage, because it's not power burn damage. You can be immune to the power drain but still take damage. Well, most of Penny's damage is energy, so definitely not her. Cassandra, I think, is mostly energy as well, so Red Skull, yeah. I would say Red Skull. Let's have just a quick double check. If you just stay away from Red Skull's special 2, I think you should be fine. Let me pull him up here real quick, because I think if hitting into those blocks, like blocking hits, is in fact direct damage and not energy, that's definitely okay. And then where is Red Skull? Red R. Broski. There he is. Let's see. Yeah, so blocking is direct damage. And the special one, burst, is energy damage. So, yeah, you basically can't use his specials. Except for a special 3. Special 3 would be fine. Ouchie mama. But yeah, don't use special 1 or 2. Yo, Slinger. That's fair. Cool, we're done. Huzzah, which means BGs. Let's see if we can actually cross 200 before the meta changes this time. I think this will be like the first time we will have done it. I also need to double check the raid. Okay, it's still just classes. Let's see if we can double up one tomorrow. Battlegrounds. Actually, hold on. I want to just double check what the rewards are real quick. Oh shoot, it's a crap ton of Mysterium too. And there's more of these. Oh yeah, this is like, and there's T7. A little bit. It's a lot of 7-star shards though. There's tier 4 alpha. More of these. Dude, that would actually allow me to get an awakening gem. There's Titan shards. And then yeah, then it's just a lot of Titan shards. How much Titan shards is that? That's 500 times how many rooms? 15 rooms. So that's 7,500 shards. That's not too bad, yeah. That's 100%. Is actually that enough? I'm like 1,000 away, not 500 away. Or I'm like 750 away, I think. 550. I'd be 50 short. What the heck? That's so lame. That's uber lame. And my dust is uneven. I don't even know how that happened. Because like I thought sure it evened out, and then I don't know, maybe had 25 expire on accident somehow, because I thought sure it was evened out. A little annoying, but whatever. Yeah, that'll be 100% worth doing. It'll when it comes back next week, the Saga one will be available. But they messed up the Special Steve one, and they reset it. So if you didn't do it, you can do it, and if you've already done it, you can get it a second time. So we fell out of Mysterium, but we're in the top of Quantum, so it's not a big deal. So we hit 200 if we get 16 or better. If we don't, because like this last one I think was, yeah, 17. So it's still skill, meta, outbreak, whatever, and then the stuffs. So I'm pretty sure we got the 5K already, right? Or are we close to it? No, we did. We hadn't quite. We're like really close to it. I think we're like either just shy of it or we did in fact get it. Hold on, I think the game is like froze on me. Yeah, it's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of Mysterium for sure. A lot of 7-star shards. 100% worth. Yeah, like once you get above that 200, like people slow down because a lot of people are like rush to that for the free radiance, and then they just like don't care after that, you know. So the scores like still haven't been like crazy. Yeah, so we're just a few wins away from 5,000. Like I can't even claim all these because like I'd actually cap out on the trophy tokens again. So this would actually make a 4th Titan then, because I have 3 now. This would make 4. That would also give me, it's a full T7, and we're over halfway to 1. So that would give me 1. So I would need 1.5 more basically, and then we could do another rank 4. It really is coming in faster. Alright, let us see if we get our 16 and hit straight at 200, or what happens. That Twix was really good. kind of want. I got a few. I got a couple of these. I'm gonna. These obviously not as good at gummies because I don't care for them as much, but you can't really go wrong with Haribo Gold Bears. They are not bad. But they're the kind of gummy things that like I don't care for as much. Like gummy bears or even like gummy worms of this kind of like gumminess. Yeah, they're like that super extra chewy. They're not like the soft gummy. They're like a chewy gummy. We have to like more like a rubbery gummy. That's more the, as opposed to just like you bite through. As opposed to these are like it's actually like chew. They're rubbery. That's the better phrase. They have really good fruity flavor though. Man, that is potent orange. Jeez. They know how to pack in the flavor in those tiny little suckers. Alright, definitely not you. You can stay. You gotta go. Actually, screw it. You can keep you. I don't want to deal with Soulbark. Freaking Soulbark, man. Interesting bands. I mean, texture aside, the flavor on these is amazing. Banger. Banging. I'm not loving the draft right this second. Really not loving the draft. He probably took Shang-Chi, didn't he? I wasn't looking. Yeah, he did. Dagnabbit, dude. It's really bad for me, the way this draft played out. I'm gonna lose. There's no way I win this fight. Really obliterated, huh? Dang. Well, I saw that coming. gonna melt, dude. Yeah. Like, he's gonna get it down, and he's gonna have full health. So, that's a loss. That's a loss. That works. Well, he didn't quite have full health, but he got it down. That was actually closer. Dude, if she didn't throw some of that... If I didn't get hit in the face, honestly, we would have probably won that just fine. I always get clipped when I'm right next to her when she throws that. But I've lost. There's nothing I can do. Lost 20 seconds loading into this fight, and I didn't even get to choose my attacker, so that's just lovely. Oh, lovely. That's just great. I mean, I probably was gonna lose anyway in round 3. Like, it really didn't matter. 43 seconds. Jeez. Unreal. Oh, man. Yeah, even if I chose who I wanted, I couldn't have beat that. I was so screwed, dude. And I lose the 17 I won in the last time. Hey. It really didn't matter though. He drafted me so bad. Even if I did win that first round, like there was no chance I was winning. So, Mr. Wagyu. So that was just unfortunate. Screw you. Screw these, like, I do better. I can do better than if I just get rid of like these nuky kind of skill champions, like I can do better with the non-skill champions than I think my opponent can, generally. "16 seconds? No shot. Like, Zemo's good, but you're not doing it that fast. Yeah, there's 16 seconds is like no shot. Even 26 seconds would be like really fast. Well, Zemo doesn't put debuffs on Photon because she's bleed immune. Let's see. That's... Yeah, she gives them debuffs, so she ramps them like really quickly. That one you can do in the about 20 seconds if you get the crits. This one's a really weird draft. But I actually like my draft, so. I mean, rank 4, 7-star Zemo, but still. Really? I'll give you fan. Make him deal. I like my draft, quite frankly, so we should be fine. Especially since that was like, he doesn't have a good draft. Like, we're definitely fine. I mean, even then, like 16 seconds is like, that's not enough time for like the debuffs to ramp up. Right, don't throw the frickin' special, please. Thank you. Dude, I am like completely unable to combo that into my relic for some reason. It's like it's just not going. Come on. Broski. What was that? I should not have lost all that. That was garbage. Right at the end, I lose 20% of my health. Stupid. That was way too close. This fight was slow though. Like pretty extra slow too, 'cause she's not like she doesn't get the, she's immune to the power or the special lock. She's immune to that, right? Or is it just regular Phoenix that's immune to it? Not sure. Bam. You know what? Let's just try and have a little fun with this. I don't even care. Honestly, because of the glancing, this is probably not going to go like amazingly, but He like keeps like. Dude. Come on. Yeah, that did not go at all like how I wanted. Wow. If I used basically anybody else, probably could have won that. No, I believe, that's, like, believe you, that's what it's telling you that it happened, but I'm just like, like, I can't see it, honestly. The 16 seconds is just too fast. Even for that, I mean, there's just not enough time for, you know, the stuff to happen. Alright, neither of us have willpower, so we both have to just, like, do this insanely well. Okay, dude, where's my... It's over. Like, I have no idea what happened. Dude, why is my parry failing that on that medium, dude? Oh. I'm forgetting the freaking... The ability, actually. That's why it's failing. I'm like, she's not... I'm stupid. I totally forgot about the ability accuracy reduction on the... That's entirely my bad. I lost. I totally forgot about the ability accuracy reduction. Yeah, it's over. I'm like, I forgot about the ability action. If I didn't forget about that, like, could have gone a lot better. Not that it went much better after I realized that, but at that point I already lost a bunch of my health, so. Ooh, I do actually have a mini thing of Skittles. Ooh, actually no, I've got Starburst. Oh, I have an airhead. Yes, freaking airhead. Well, even then, CGR, well, I mean, CGR would have to do it in a 1 cycle. Dude, did he quit? Did I just get lucky? He did, he forfeit. Well, we take those, boys. We take those. Happens. Dude, airheads are amazing. They are like just soft sugar with flavor. Gems. So robots, champions that don't get willpower offensively, and defenders that prevent willpower, already very rough. Very, very rough indeed. Oh man, that's good. Let's see. You. Let's do you. Take photon, I dare you. Yes. Take that photon. Yeah, that's actually part of the problem with. I was thinking it was just Spider-Woman's ability accuracy reduction, but I think it was actually more than just that. With the Thanos versus Spider-Woman matchup. Like preventing my unstoppable. Let's see, we should be able to do that with him, right? Maybe. Yeah, what the heck. Let's see if we can make it happen. Low sig. That was slow, but we did get it. Dang. It's just too slow. Onslaught still crushed that. No reason he wouldn't, but my fight was just too dang slow. And that definitely is not going to work, so we have this one. I'm curious. Like, this is gonna be a tough to win the God, freaking lag, dude. Alright, I need you to just throw that, like, thank you. That off just before I get power locked. Oh my gosh, we have failed. God, it's so slow in that matchup because of the... Yeah, that was bad. It's not going to decrease the lag. If anything, it would make it probably worse. That was definitely the wrong move. My fight's just gonna go too dang fast. I don't get willpower, but this is a fast friggin' fight. Dude, it just straight killed me. Well, I lost. Fudge, dude. I didn't want her throwing that. I don't know where... Oh, that's... Yeah. I was like... Did it say parry, but it failed my evade? I think that's maybe what happened. Hold on. I think that's maybe what happened. Because I'm like, I didn't think I'd missed the parry. Is that what screwed me over? Yeah, it failed my evade. Dagnabbit, dude. That is really annoying. The ability XP reduction is a pain in the butt. My game has been lagging and overheating my phone for like the longest time anyway. Dang, I should have been such an easy win. Like, the fight was about to be over. Like, I just had to throw my special 2, and she was gonna be dead. I'm not expecting to just do 100% of my health in one special. I am making no progress. I really threw that one away. I am tired. I mean, it's 2:30 in the morning. We're tired, but, you know. It's like my bread and butter time. Unawakened kindred. Okay, well, that's whatever. Alright, have a good night, Chinmay. Muchacho. I dig it. Little. Ooh, there we go. There we go. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Is gorgeous. We got you. Yeah, it's still cute. We can work with that. We can work with that. Honestly, we're just gonna do this. Atuma ain't doing that. Wait, when did he drop to Tuma? I'm confused. I'm confused. Come on. Come on. That's how the Spider-Woman fight should have gone. Throw around? Dude, Deathless Thanos is never a throw around using him offensively. And we don't ever throw round one unless, like, we have to. And it'll generally only happen if he places first. Generally. beautiful. Oh, them, yeah. He didn't have a good enough draft. I don't think. I think we're solid here. Although he can beat me with Serpent in that matchup, but he does have to get the heavies off. Ish. Come on. Bro, you have to, like, cooperate with me a little bit. Gotta be at least a little bit cooperative. Okay. Didn't have good spacing there. Slow, but he's dead. And we full yellow bar it. So. Yeah. Dang, we lost by 400 points, man. Dude, he was slightly more cooperative. Like, we could have won that. Like, things lined up just the tiniest bit poorly. I don't see him doing Serpent like uber well though, so. I mean, Atuma, I mean, you can get the attack increase and stuff, but I don't know, that'll be amazing. Bro, why couldn't I dex out of that? I'm dead. Dude, that should have been a full yellow bar fight. Garbage! Like, sometimes you can just dex out of it just fine. Other times, it, like, just, it hits you in the face. It's so frustrating. Yeah. But, Serpent did his thing. Huzzah. Beautiful. Huzzah. Hot dog. Alright, well now I still need a plus 60. I'm back to where I started. Come on. Oh, great. Matching J-Will. Figures. Well, this is a loss. Frickin' matching J-Will. What the heck, man? We would need the most obscene, like, draft to, like, beat this man. Like, it's honestly ridiculous that straight up, like, this is more dangerous than any of these other guys. I think he had all but 2 rank 4 champions in his deck. There's no 6 stars. Ridiculous. Yeah, that matchup still works great. Fooby. We could mirror match it though. I mean, he's got the better thing with the SIG 200, but solid. Be interesting. Honestly, if there was any chance of me beating him, this will be actually not that bad of a draft to make it happen. Quite just straight up. The way things line up for Nico in this meta, like, make that matchup actually really slow. So there, if I get things to line up for myself a little bit better this time, like, we'll be in business. As long as we don't have egregious lag and stuff. But why would you throw that, dude? Straight up, why would you throw that? Okay, and then now we're great. It's over. Dude, why was that so... Why couldn't I get that off, dude? That was so stupid. Yes. Dude, why is that, like, so slow? I feel like that's, like, not doing any damage either for some reason. timed out, man. Dude, 68 seconds? That's kind of ridiculous. I don't think I've ever done it that fast with Nico. Like, things just don't line up. Ugh. Must have had better AI than I did. It's fine, though. Alright, we might be able to make this work. Maybe. Just maybe. Pretty consistent. It's dex, like half a second delay, and then he dex again. It's like immediate dex from like the launch, and then just like a half second delay on the third dex, and then dexing the final projectile. It took me the longest time to like slow it down enough to be able to dex the special one, because like it's so delayed. It's not even funny. Alright, the only chance I have of even remotely winning is, funnily enough, Okoye has to go on defense. I think Spider-Woman's gonna be too slow for doing any of these other things, though. Yeah, I think this is just gonna be too slow. Like, I've done that matchup, but it is, like, substantially slower because of the special lock. Like, you do have a window, but it's substantially smaller. Regenning too much, man. I'm gonna time out. Like, I lost. Like, there's zero chance. I had nobody that could do this fight well enough. Throw it. Well, he threw it before the timer ran out, but like I had lost too much health anyway. He's gonna not time out. Yeah. 53 seconds. Yeah, it didn't matter. If he didn't have her to use offensively, it would have been substantially slower. I think he did that faster than I did my... did Yelena. Unbelievable. Ah, it's obnoxious, dude. We lost 11 out of it. Yeah, just like... you had a 4-second load in. Whereas I had it was 54 seconds, 53 seconds. So it was literally 1 second difference. And I had a 5-second load in. Sorry, 6-second load in. So he had a 2-second faster load in. But otherwise, basically identical fight. 46 hits, 47 hits, you know. Virtually identical fights. The window to like get your specials off is so much tighter versus her though because of how long the debuffs last. Ugh. Like, this was faster than I was expecting. 70% poison. Like, I could never get that one to line up well, and then I just like, but I don't even think I had a terrible draft. I just didn't have what I needed. I think even if I mirror matched this, I would have lost. Because I've done this matchup before, and I've never come close to doing it in barely over a minute. It's really weird to see, like, even with the Furies, I can't imagine him being that good offensively. And he's not like would be an exceptional like defender or anything either. So that's really weird. Yo, baby. 5 a.m. for you? Alright, have a good night, man. It was good. Dang. I really don't love this draft, really. Really don't love it. Yeah, that'll happen. It's like hit or miss though, man. Like, and I really hate ability actually reduction, like on my parry. Like failing parries, like is really annoying. Dude, I keep losing so much time on my load-ins too. It's like. Okay, that was my fault. Yeah, I saw that coming. Don't go special 3. Dude, I could not line this up, man. Like, dude, the AI is just not cooperating with me. What the heck happened there? Did he resist me? What happened there? Oh, okay, cool. A little lucky there. We barely won that. Not really. I'm actually down slightly, but this will put me up if I win this one. It'll still, depend on your draft, but I think it'll be, maybe, for me, it might be slightly better than, it's weird. So, unless Enchantress is like extra dickish, probably going to be. Yeah, GG's, man. Okay, that was entirely my fault. I was so slow on trying to do that heavy. It was, again, my fault. It's fine though, we'll power it back up. That was sketch. Alright, I want you to do Alright, that's over. Yeah, I can't believe how fast you got that to... Jeez. That was definitely still fast. Like, I'm surprised you got that, because I've tried that Nico versus Serpent this meta, and I don't think it went near that fast. Like, it took me probably, at least probably 15 seconds longer than that to do it, like closer to 90 seconds of a fight doing that. Just because the way it lines up, it just, with the special lock. Yeah, and doing the heavies and stuff. Alright, please do not... thanks for the parry. Like, that's just lovely. Come on, I want you actually throwing your special ones. Bro, can you, like, throw a special one, please? Dude, you're just willpowering a bajillion health right now. Golly, dude. Like, I'm gonna get enough willpower, like, you can throw your degen. He's just willpowering too dang much. Like, what the heck, dude? Dude, I don't know why it can't dex out of that, man. That was not even remotely close, dude. Dude, that was bad AI, and I don't know what was going on. He healed so much, dude. I was doing nothing to this dude. Yeah, no, they don't line up at all. His backup's gonna shoot for Rintra on the side quest? We're just going backwards at this point. I don't know, I think I use Spider Ham. I usually use Spider Ham on Mystics. Yeah, I mean, they've come into the final hours here on the... I can't believe how, like, I did, like, no damage to that serpent, though. Like, I don't... Like, was every hit I was doing just, like, critting. Like he took no damage, man. I was willpowering the other half of the damage I did. Like, that was actually ridiculous. Like, I have no idea what was going on there. That's bad for me. That's not great. I actually don't think I have anybody in my deck that can reasonably do that fight. That's not great. I don't like that. Because honestly, all the willpower is nice, but like it's not good enough. He's all energy. Gosh. That's not fate. Well, I just did draft Okoye over Nick, so there. Look at that, we get him anyway. Yeah, I'm not loving this draft though. This draft is like, my drafts have not been like particularly awesome. I mean, watch, this dude's not gonna go nearly that fast, I guarantee you. Actually, no, that's a terrible. Yeah, he's gonna win that though, cause like I get no willpower, and it's gonna be slow. I'm getting out drafted, and I'm like I can't play well enough. Plus, I'm losing like 10 seconds or 5 to 10 seconds plus extra, more than I should on my my load-ins. Slowed down there a little bit, but dude, like I said, minute and a half. Like that's much closer to what she would normally do. Like, you had an insanely fast. That was more what I was expecting you to do that fight in. Not friggin' 68 seconds. I had a clean fight, thankfully. Her block proficiency with all the debuffs is really, really nice. Helps out there. Now, if I had like slipped up, then obviously wouldn't have been great, but that worked out well enough in my flavor. Yeah, I have no idea, honestly. Actually, no. I'm gonna do that. I can't win this fight. Nick on offense, you think? Huh. I mean, I wasn't gonna do that, but wow. Yeah. Come on, dude. Dang. That was so close. Yeah, this meta is man. It's so debuff heavy. It really is. I'm definitely like in trouble here. I mean, she does that slightly slow. I have to do it this way. I have to do it this way because in case he does it that way. Okay, he should have put that. Okay, so this is fine. What he should have done is put Zemo on defense, and that would have been rough. Yeah, I mean, I have, 6-star and a couple rank 2s in my deck. Come on, dude. I'm getting like the worst freaking. Bro, like, I'm not getting cooperative AI at all. Onslaught AI, man. Absolutely abysmal. It's too dang slow. But we clutched it. Oh, yeah. God, not that the AI helped me any. Jeez. Oh my gosh. That's like a sub 60-second fight. Easy. If the AI was like cooperative. Golly, dude. I spent like 20 seconds baiting specials. Alright. I wanted to get the 200. We're not going to do it. I got time for one more, and then I got to go to bed. Ugh. Yeah, honestly, just so I'm not getting screwed by like the OP skill champions, like I'm banning a bunch of them right now. Yeah. Exactly. I mean, that was like really close. I mean, we were slower. We won that because we finished full health. And I almost didn't dex one of those special twos. Like, I barely got the reverse controls on. Keenatch, great. Another really good guy. At least it wasn't a C6 J-Will. At least we had that going for us. Alright, you're definitely too dang fast, clearly. Get rid of you. And the crossbones. Still really odd to like just awaken my Kushala. It would help me a ton. I couldn't get that serpent. I timed so far out because like he was so uncooperative, so everything lined up poorly as far as like me throwing my own specials because I didn't have good AI. So that was sucky. Yeah. I still enjoy it. It still has good rewards for me as free to play for what I can do, so. Kinda really sucky. Actually, he banned that. I should take Kushala, but I'm gonna take the double. And of course he gets Kushala, great. Yeah, like, and again, it goes better because you have substantial damage, better damage with an awakened one versus specifically versus cosmic. That helps obviously versus non-cosmic, but it's extraordinarily better versus cosmics. Of course, he also gets that, and of course he has a counter too. So, well. Not awesome. And he's got counter that way. This lines up so much more poorly for me. What suckiness, dude. You just outdrafted me. Or lower, yeah. I mean, I was like under 40k because I timed out. I lost this by leaps and bounds. Did I lose this matchup? Unreal. That works for me. Alright, I need good AI for this to work. Yeah, I mean, he didn't get any skill champs either, so. Wow, you just stood there. That's lovely. Thank you for that. I need parries, please. And I was too close. Well, well, I can willpower a lot, actually. Not the end of the world just yet. Bro, the lag is gonna get me killed, though. Golly. Unbelievable. I need you to thank you. Come on, just throw special ones for me. I need to throw that. Come on, I need you to throw one more special one for me. Thank you. I mean, it doesn't really matter. It's gonna be too slow. Bro, right at the last second. But it works out. My load times are garbage.